Wow, I'm on Etsy now, link in the description. Hey guys, CharrChan here, and today's video I am drawing Hatsune Miku. I drew this on the computer because I wanted some more stickers to be printed for my market stall that I'm doing, and I say that because I really wanted to do this as a traditional art piece, but when I do traditional stickers, traditional artwork art stickers, it takes a lot more time to clean up and get looking good, and the results tend to be mixed because I'm not that brilliant at cleaning up the artwork. So I decided we'll just do a digital because then it's more versatile. I can easily make it into a print, which I did. The print's not like my best work ever, but it gives me something else to have on my market stall because I need to have enough stock because it's a 2-day market, so hopefully we'll sell a lot. I'm not going to have anywhere near as much taxidermy this year. Normally I have a rat skin pencil case and that's very popular, but I don't have time this year. I would have had time if I'd done it sooner, but not really enough time now. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm trying to bulk it out with my other merchandise that I offer, like stickers and prints. So yes, I do have a few taxidermy things currently in progress, so I will have some stock, but not as much as I would have liked. Anyway, so this Miku, pretty simple. I spent about 2 hours drawing it on the computer. Yeah, not much to say really. I did spend a lot of time on the hands, trying to get them to look right. They're very simple hands, and I think that kind of, it's good because they're simple, which means they're fast to draw, but it means that if they're not symmetrical, you can really see it. So I spent a lot of time making sure that they looked sort of even, or even enough, so they're still not fully identical, but it's okay. Yeah. What else do I have to talk to? Can't talk. What else do I have to talk about? Well, I recently picked up a bunch of art supplies, especially the Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils, and that is because the local art shop has closed down, and I'm very, very, very sad about it. I would like to say that they closed down because the owners wanted to retire, so it wasn't for lack of business or anything, it was just because they wanted to retire. It's just very sad that they didn't have anyone to maybe pass the business on to, or who wanted to take it on, or they didn't sell the business on for any reason. I'm sure they have their reasons. I'm not here to judge them or anything, that's completely understandable. But a lot of us artists are very sad because it truly was the best art shop I've ever been to. I've been going there since I was little. It's been there for 70 years, so it's well established and well known, well loved. Alas, it is gone. Very sad. But yes, they were having closing down sales, selling all the stock for half price. So I bought, the first time I went a couple days after the announcement of the closure, and it was so busy. I spoke to one of my friends in town and they said it was so busy on that first day of the announcement that it was queuing out the door to get in. So yeah. When I went a couple days later, they'd already sold a lot of their stock. It was already looking a little bit desolate in there. And I didn't have long. I didn't realise they were closing early that day. So I went, it was really busy, they were trying to close up, I was like, oh. So I grabbed a few things. I had half an hour to, buy things and then check out. More like 15 minutes to pick things and then 15 minutes to queue, because the queues were so long. But yes, I would have picked up more things, but alas, it was too busy. So I went back a couple of days ago, the day before the closing day. They had barely anything left. If it looked a bit desolate before, it looked really desolate now. So I picked up more Polychromos pencils, quite a few. I would have picked up more, but they didn't really have the range of colours. So I picked up, quite a lot of them. I also picked up these things called Stabilo Carbotello? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I thought they were oil-based or wax-based pencils, but they are chalk pastel based and I cannot stand the feeling of them. They are really lovely colours, but alas, I did not realise they were the kind of texture pencils that I cannot stand. So that's unfortunate, but you know, I'll maybe use them now and then. Yeah, it was much calmer that day as well, so I had time to just browse and pick up what I wanted, but there was barely anything left. No sketchbooks, only a few like bits of paper left, like high quality artist paper. They had like coloured papers, which I don't use really. They also had massive sheets, like massive packs of sheets of paper, but there was no way I was going to be able to carry that, and I do have a lot of sketchbooks and paper already, so I didn't particularly need it. Yeah, so that's what that was. So I checked out with my mini Polychromos pencil. I got 17 in total from the closing down sale, so this is a pretty good range, and obviously it was cheaper as well, so that's good. I also got some various things like Milliput, which I do use for work, and some Fimo clay, you know, random bits and bobs that I will get through, and cheap paintbrushes. Can never have too many cheap paintbrushes because they are really useful. So yeah, that was my art shop buy anything you want experience, which was really fun, but also really sad at the same time, so that's that. Anyway, we have reached the end of the video, so here's my Miku in her print form. That's going to be on my market stall table. Anyway, we are at the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. Please do not hit the like button, as that probably hurts and not very nice, so maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, hope to see you in the next one, and bye!